Hello ladies and gentlemen, and in today's video I'm going to be doing my review for episode 3 of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Now I do apologise, this episode review is nearly a week late. I've just been super busy and I have been enjoying getting other videos out, and recording my reviews kind of slipped my mind, so I've obviously, fell short on that. But I did really enjoy the episode, and I am obviously going to stay dedicated to getting the other reviews out whenever the episodes drop, all around about that time. I don't always, even with Doctor Who, I don't always have the reviews out on the actual day of the episode going live. It's normally a couple days after, maybe 3 days at the most. But yeah, it has kind of slipped my mind just a little bit this week. But yeah, I'm finally sitting down to record the episode 3 review, and obviously episode 4 drops tomorrow. So very exciting stuff. And then, we've got 2 more episodes after that. Then we got a little break, and then we got the Star Wars The Bad Batch that I'll be doing reviews on, and then we got Loki, and then after that Black Widow is arriving on Disney Plus Premiere, and then we're getting a solid review schedule. So a lot of things are happening, a lot of exciting things are happening. So if you are new around here, be sure to subscribe. And I've just confessed that I've got a little bit of a random upload schedule, but yeah, I do review a lot of nerdy content, so if you do want to stick around, subscribe. And yeah, with that being said, let's get into this review, because this episode was very interesting. It dived further into this plot of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. It moved away from the whole new Captain America with John Walker, and we got reintroduced to Baron Zemo, who was the antagonist, the true antagonist of Captain America Civil War. And obviously, if you've watched that movie, you know he causes a lot of devastation with kind of no physical violence. A lot of the stuff he does is just through manipulation and a lot of planning. And he, if you remember the film, he was very against Hydra and the super soldier serum, and that translates into this series as well, and that is why Bucky and Sam use him. And I love that. It's kind of like the villain's motives haven't changed, and he's not necessarily a good guy, but he's kind of like an anti-hero, but he's still a villain, but it's like the enemy of my enemy is my friend sort of scenario, and that's something that works in a lot of texts, and it does work here. So I'm going to hold my hands up and say that was my favourite part of the episode. Having Baron Zemo come back was fantastic, and that is one villain that I would love to be explored in the last 3 episodes of the series. Honestly, every scene he's in, it's always engaging, and I'd even say the same for Civil War. It just translates really well. And again, this episode is mainly story driven, but we do get a few action sequences that obviously involve the return of Sharon Carter as well, that I really enjoyed, finally getting some continuation from her story, because also, like Baron Zemo, she hasn't been seen since Civil War, so seeing her come back into the fold was absolutely fantastic. And yeah, she does hold up her front as well. I do wish we got more scenes with her, but obviously Baron Zemo was kind of the center stage of the episode. And we did get a little bit more of an understanding with Bucky as well. That's something that I really enjoy, getting to see him pretend to be the Winter Soldier again, just to, get information, get some intel. That is something I really enjoyed, and obviously you get to see how uncomfortable that makes everyone feel, because obviously the Winter Soldier, he was a highly skilled assassin, and he took many lives and made life hard for superheroes and all the, Marvel shenanigans back when he was the Winter Soldier. Completely butchered that phrase in there, but yeah, that's something I liked, and you could tell in those scenes when Sebastian Stan, who plays Bucky, was pretending to be the Winter Soldier again, having all that Hydra coding in place. It certainly did make it a little bit unsettling, even though we knew that obviously the coding got wiped when he was in Wakanda. Yeah, it was just very like, oh my god, oh no. But yeah, it was more story driven in my opinion, but obviously it had a right balance between that and the action sequences that took place later on, and that reminded me of the mid episodes from WandaVision. That again worked really well there, and it's good to get a strike between balance of story and action, and it just works really well. But yeah, in terms of just like episode pacing, worked out really well. I have kind of like worked out the Falcon and Winter Soldier episodes, because obviously it's a shorter series and it's like a global trotting adventure. It is a lot more fast paced to a lot of the TV series, TV shows that I am used to. But it's easier to catch up on now. I do have to watch it a couple times though, just to like make sure I take every little bit of detail in. But yeah, overall, it was a pretty good episode. I do feel like this episode is just getting better now, and I am really invested in what's going to happen in tomorrow's episode, and it'll be very interesting to see what happens in the finale. And obviously, will Sam finally become Captain America? I guess we'll see what happens. And obviously, with the super soldier serum, is John Walker, aka the new Captain America, going to get that serum for himself? We don't know. We'll have to see what happens there. That's a little theory floating around, but it could happen. We'll just see what happens. But yeah, thank you very much for tuning into today's video. Overall, I am going to give this episode an 8 out of 10. Nothing really too special, but it's a good balance between the story and the action. I've got to say, personally, again, like the other episodes I have said, that like I do struggle to, take all in one episode, because obviously the action switches constantly and is like globetrotting. But yeah, really solid episode in my opinion, and obviously Baron Zemo coming back and just that whole unique take on a villain. I just love it. And yeah, so be sure to subscribe for more nerdy content, and I'll see you all on my next video. Goodbye for now.